I am gonna make a couple of calls. It is time to be a killer. Do I want to know? Just trust me.
I do. But it's just one thing.
What's that?
It's not really the face of a killer.
Oh.
How's that? That's better. Okay.
Terrifying. You know, Babe would be happy that you guys are becoming friends.
What do you want, JR?
Nothing.
You only pull out the babe card when you want something.
I want Marissa to trust me again. I want to put my family back together.
Well, convincing someone to trust you, that's a lot to ask.
I know. But when it comes down to it, we want the same thing. We want our kids happy. I can help you with that. Marissa helps you watch your girls. You help her watch AJ.
And you suck Marissa back in?
Come on, being sucked into a happy family situation, that's such a bad thing? I gotta get home and check on AJ.
I'll give you a ride.
Great. I'll get the check.
Thank you. Did he just say something to you? I got a weird vibe.
He wants you to trust him.
He won't give up.
Do you really want him to?
How's it going? Do you mean that was my date?
You got a date?
Come on, don't play dumb. Wasn't even thinking of talking to you about Colby.
Colby. Where is she?
Gone. Took off after I found out that you tried to set us up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you. Trying to control my life.
Oh, come on. Please, I'm not trying to control you or anybody else.
It was a bit harrowing between the dock workers and myself, we managed to get Crystal back on dry land. So.
Yeah. And into some dry clothes. Thank you.
Well, how lucky the fleet was in.
Guess I better hit the road.
Well, you still haven't mentioned what brought you by to see Jack.
Well, I came by to give him some papers that he needed and to thank him for helping me out with something.
Hey, that's a client of mine. I need to take this, excuse me.
Hello.
So, you came here on business?
Yeah. Jack needed some briefs.
Yeah, men in their briefs, you should know.
Well, you know me, Erica. I just always try to be nice.
I think you made up an excuse to see my fiancé. He didn't bite, so you threw yourself overboard.
I slipped.
Right out of your skirt.
You know, you have a lot of nerve throwing around accusations, considering what you're doing.
Caleb and I are business partners, nothing more.
Anyone with eyeballs knows that's not true.
No, you've convinced yourself that I'm going after Caleb, so you can try to get your claws into Jack.
Oh, God, you are way off base.
No, I'm not. Here you are, half naked, reeking of desperation. And seaweed.
You know what? You can just think what you want.
I think on your way out you need to grab a hairbrush and what scraps of your dignity you can find.
I'm not going to do this.
I know the little theory you have cooked up in that very airhead of yours. You think that if you wait long enough, eventually I'll break up with Jack while you are just wasting your time. Adios.
I want to be a good mother to my son.
Well, what do you want for yourself?
Big piece of chocolate cake?
Yeah, me too, but
So let's think bigger picture. I honestly don't know. I haven't stopped long enough to figure it out. But I think I just did. I want time to myself without the distraction of a relationship.
I hear that.
Yeah, I am so sick of waiting around for people to change so that I can move on with my life. My father and then JR. You know, you put your faith in them.
Yeah, and then it's out of your control. I keep doing that too. I keep building up these huge, like, probably unrealistic expectations, and then...
Right. So we have to
Are you scared, though? Of starting over?
Yeah, I am. But we have to try.
The split with Reese is gonna be really tough on the girls. But maybe if they see me cool and strong and okay, maybe that'll be good for them.
Yeah. And we can help each other through it.
So if I randomly propose to some woman, you'll stop me?
Yeah, only if you stop me from randomly proposing to some guy. Or even worse, moving back in with JR.
Deal.
No.
Thank you for taking my case and helping me hold on to my girls.
Just doing my job.
No, you're more than just a good lawyer. You're a really good friend. Now, where is that chocolate cake?
What are you doing, buddy?
I miss Mommy.
So do I. But she's gonna come back. And we're gonna be a family again. You, me, and Mommy. And that's a promise, my friend.
Before I sign off, Sucky in Seattle, I got your email, and that totally sucks. But you know that, and we all know that. Every single one of us has been on the other side of a breakup. So, guys, what do? Do we cry? Do we scream? Do we throw things? Well, we could do that, but it will only help for a few minutes. Because when you've been hurt the way that we have, the pain, it never really goes away. So, protect yourself and protect your heart. And there's only one way to do that. Lock it up. For good. Because whoever he or she is, it's just not worth the risk.
You might find this hard to believe, but matchmaking is not my thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, I'm sorry you had a bad night, but it's not my fault.
I shouldn't have went off on you like that.
Thank you. So how was the date?
Well, it lasted 5 minutes, but it was good. Actually, really good.
Erica, you know there's nothing going on between Crystal and me. So I can only assume that Caleb did something to upset you?
I don't want to talk about Caleb or Crystal. I want to get married tonight.
All right, we're gonna be at the hospital.